The bell rings, marking the end of another day at the prestigious Everglades Academy. As students start heading home, four friends, Lina, Omar, Sara, and Karim, find themselves lingering in the library. They're deep in discussion about the mysterious school challenge they mysteriously received just yesterday. Now, if you want to know how they got here, then you'll have to check out part 1. But let's get into the exciting stuff. Remember that cryptic note they found? Well, it turns out there's a sequel. This one reads, "In the realm of knowledge, where wisdom resides, your first task awaits those who dare." Intrigued, the friends decide to take on this new challenge. They've barely started deciphering the note when Mrs. Evergreen, one of their teachers, enters the library. She has a twinkle in her eye and a mysterious smile on her face. Now she doesn't offer any help. In fact, she only adds more confusion. Before leaving, she says, "The key to your first task lies within the stories held by our four walls." So what does this mean exactly? What could this mysterious key be? As the students ponder over Mrs. Evergreen's cryptic clue, the library shelves seem to shimmer, not in the light, but in a way that suggests something is hidden, something beyond the visible, something magical. Then Lina speaks up, suggesting they should look for books related to keys or locks. Omar, ever the artist, believes the answer might lie in the library's architecture. Sara, the empathetic one, thinks they should look for books that hold secrets, while Karim, the confident leader, wants them to retrace their steps, revisit books they've read during the day. As they start moving around, the room transforms into an animated panoramic shot. Bookshelves stretch endlessly in all directions, high above them, towering at impossible angles, hinting at a world where libraries are portals to other dimensions. The students navigate these mazes of books, but it's Lina who spots a peculiar journal on a high shelf. Its cover shimmers with faint magical runes, pulsing with a soft glow, a stark contrast against the aged leather of the surrounding journals. As she reaches for it, the book begins to glow brighter. With a soft click, the journal unlocks, revealing a series of strange symbols and diagrams. It's clear this isn't a normal book. To make things even more intriguing, small pieces of parchment with enigmatic notes are scattered throughout its pages. With bated breath, they discover that the first page contains a riddle. "I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?" The answer to this riddle, they soon realize, is a map. This must be the key to their first task. But where do they find a map in a library full of books? Just then, an animated sequence takes place, transforming the bookshelves into an intricate puzzle. As the students work together to solve the puzzle, it becomes apparent that each bookshelf represents a different part of the school, like a giant floor plan. And in the center of it all, a single book marked with a star catches their attention. When they open it, lo and behold, there's a map. The map, however, is filled with strange symbols. Every building on the map has a symbol beside it, matching the ones in the journal. The friends realize they need to decode the symbols to understand what the map is showing them. The clock starts ticking as they have to meet back at the statue in an hour. They now have a real-life map to follow, leading them outside where buildings are replaced with magical creatures and natural wonders. Following the map, they reach a huge oak tree and realize that they have to climb it. The branches form a ladder-like structure leading to the first floor of their school. At the top, they find themselves in a lush garden, vibrant flowers and sparkling fountains everywhere around them. Suddenly, a talking cat dressed in a waistcoat jumps out from behind a bush. It introduces itself as the guardian of the oak and informs them that they have passed their first test. But before they can celebrate, the cat reveals that they still have to solve another riddle to continue their journey. The riddle is, what has an eye but cannot see? The students rack their brains trying to figure out the answer. Meanwhile, the cat impatiently taps his paw on the ground, occasionally glancing at the large clock on the school's tower. Time is ticking and the students are under pressure. After some thoughtful silence, Lina whispers, "Is it a needle?" The cat's eyes widen in surprise. "Correct," he exclaims. "You have proven yourselves worthy." The cat disappears, leaving them alone in the garden. With the answer to the second riddle, a small wooden chest emerges from the ground before them. Inside, they find 4 badges, each representing one of the students. These aren't ordinary badges, though. They hum with a gentle magic, pulsating in time with the beating of their owners' hearts. Before they can examine them closely, the ground beneath them begins to shake. The peaceful garden transforms into a chaotic jumble of overgrown weeds and thorny bushes. The clock tower looms ominously overhead, its hands moving backward, almost as if time itself is being reversed. The students huddle together, confused and a bit frightened. Just when it seems like all hope is lost, Lina remembers what Mrs. Evergreen said about the library holding all the answers. They hurry back to the oak tree, hoping to find another clue. Back in the library, everything is as they left it. The journal is open to a blank page. As if sensing their confusion, the journal closes, revealing a new entry. The page shows a picture of the garden with the 4 badges hidden somewhere inside. Each badge glows faintly, sending a jolt of energy through their bodies. It's clear they must return to the garden and place the badges in the correct locations. But which badge goes where? The clock tower chimes, reminding them of the limited time they have. Back in the garden, the atmosphere is tense. Thorny vines trip them up, and shadowy figures seem to lurk around every corner. Each student feels a pull towards a different part of the garden, leading them to a fountain, a sundial, and 2 statues. Could these be the places where their badges belong? As they approach the fountain, Omar notices the jet of water shooting up into the air. He realizes that the shape of the water is similar to the badge he's holding. With a gentle push, he drops his badge into the basin and it fits perfectly, causing the water's trajectory to change, creating a beautiful new pattern. Meanwhile, Lina stands before the sundial. After a moment of contemplation, she places her badge on the dial. As she does, the hand of the sundial moves forward, aligning with the hour and minute hand of the clock tower. It's now Sara's turn to place her badge. She walks up to one of the statues, which is shaped like a bird. Looking up at the clock tower, she sees that the minute hand is pointing at the bird. With a final nod, she places her badge on the statue, and the bird's wings unfurl. Finally, it's Karim's turn. He walks up to the other statue, a majestic lion, and places his badge on it. The lion's tail, which was wrapped around its body, now uncoils, forming a perfect arc. As the last badge is placed, the chaotic energy in the garden subsides. The overgrown weeds vanish, the thorny bushes disappear, and the fountains and statues revert to their original forms. The students, exhausted but triumphant, stand in the center of the tranquil garden. Mrs. Evergreen appears beside them, smiling warmly. "You have shown great teamwork and cooperation," she says. "Your next task will require you to use your unique individual strengths." With that, she hands them 4 envelopes, each containing a clue for their next challenge. And so the adventure continues, balancing tension, humor, and the dynamics of teen interactions, supported by visuals and audio that emphasize problem-solving, curiosity, and teamwork. The story builds anticipation for the next part while delivering valuable educational messages about collaboration, respecting different perspectives, creative problem-solving, and empathy and communication. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more amazing content. We appreciate your support and can't wait to bring you more exciting adventures in the future. To be continues.